Hi there, nice to see you again so soon. Could you sort this room out for us, please, and then take a seat at the table? You know where everything goes. Perfect. Now we can get started. I must say, you look like you've really come into yourself today. This is a story about a rather duteous man named Ben. It seemed like another ordinary day for Ben until he felt an excruciating pain in his tooth. Ben decides to take himself to the dentist. He rushes into the waiting room without a care for the door. He hears his favourite song playing and it calms him down right away. It almost makes him forget the pain in his tooth. Ben sits down in the waiting room chair and looks for something to occupy himself while he waits. Ben completes the Tower of Hanoi, but his boredom still persists. He wants a challenge. He's better than this. Ben notices there is an active chess game on a table in the waiting room, even though he is completely and utterly alone. Ben takes the opportunity and challenges himself to complete the game, but in only one move. That's one move, Ben. Ben is proud. Well done, Ben. That's the quickest he's ever figured it out. The dentist is calling Ben. He approaches him, unsure why he's even here anymore. The toothache had completely gone. The dentist tells Ben he's got perfect teeth. Ben deserves a cigarette. Ben is normally quite against smoking. However, today he has this uncontrollable desire to do so. Ben hears someone knocking on the door to the dental practice and notices a button to buzz them in. He presses the button. Somehow he knows they would do the same for him. Feeling content, Ben takes himself home. This feeling of satisfaction was suddenly disturbed by a familiar yet irritating squeaking sound. A sound Ben knows all too well. It was a mouse. Ben sets up a trap to kill the rodent. He knows the mouse will fall into the trap as he's seen this play out many times before. As predicted, the mouse scurries over to the trap, but to Ben's surprise, it doesn't go off. Ben jumps into action and sets it off himself with his index finger. Ben does well. Good job, Ben. Isn't this nice? It's been a long time since Ben has seen his little girl. Anything could have happened to her by now, and Ben would have no idea. Ben's little girl isn't with us anymore. She died tragically in a fire. Isn't that sad? Ben burns his favourite picture of his little girl. That's the last he'll ever see of her. Ben is upset. Poor Ben, poor little insignificant Ben. Ben doesn't have time to grieve. The mouse he thought he'd caught earlier is biting his hand. Ben panics. He doesn't know what to do. Is it infected? He has no idea. Ben rushes to the hospital to get seen by a doctor. The front door is locked, but Ben sees an entry buzzer. He presses the buzzer to let himself in. The doctors hear Ben scream and come running. "Quick, we need to get you into the operating room, Ben," they said. The doctors sit Ben down and tell him that he needs to amputate his own hand. Ben picks up the cleaver, raises it above his head, and swings it down at his hand. And swings it down at his hand. Ben chops off his hand. Chop off your hand, Ben. Okay, let's run him through again.